It looks like it may be over for Tom Brady and Gisele Bundchen. The couple have been living apart for months, and they are now apparently trying to divvy up their multi-million-dollar empire. Multiple sources telling the New York Post that both have retained divorce lawyers.
I want you guys to know that I thought long and hard about making this video because the last time we covered this topic, I read a bunch of your comments, and for the most part, you said that this topic doesn't 100% pertain to the sport of football. The thing that caused me to have such internal conflict within myself is it's my job to try to figure out what you guys would enjoy, what you guys want to see. And my two biggest indicators are one, your actual comments, and two, what is trending in the world. And in this case, this story was trending very, very long. I mean, we're talking about a couple of hours, and I just couldn't come to the right decision about whether or not to make this video or not. So I ended up making it, and I decided to be as tasteful as I possibly could. If I alienate anyone as a result of it, just know in my deep hardest of hearts, I'm just trying to figure out what you guys would enjoy, and as a result, we're gonna double upload today. So now that we got all that out of the way, break! Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? I want to open up this video by just giving you guys a disclaimer. Let's try to be as empathetic as possible to both sides here because the situation is probably more complicated than any of us could ever imagine, and I don't think it's fair of us to pass judgment onto Tom Brady or onto Gisele. Honestly, my main purpose of making this video is I feel like Tom Brady's been going through a lot of stuff this offseason and this regular season in general, and I feel like this would give us a bigger idea of what this man is truly going through. So if you remember, about a month ago, we made a video on Tom Brady and Gisele not being on the greatest of terms. And at the time, I was saying that I don't know how much I trust this source, but it seems like this source has been correct so far. They had this huge and epic fight over the fact that Tom Brady decided to return to the NFL. And I think that's the part of the story that I think is relevant to us as football fans, because Tom Brady is trending towards a path where he's making a tremendous sacrifice over his love for the game of football, because the argument stemmed from the fact that Tom Brady decided to unretire from the NFL and return for his age 45 season. As a result, they got into this huge fight, and originally the language was that this has happened before with the couple, but they've always reunited in the past. And to be fair, if you just hear the interviews between these two, it seemed like something that could have been worked through. You guys remember the interview we showed you during the preseason of Tom Brady and the reason why he took time off originally?
It's all personal, you know, everyone's got different situations they're dealing with, so we all have really unique challenges to our life. I'm 45 years old, man. There's a lot of shit going on, so you know, you just gotta try to figure out life the best you can.
I think more recently, the only other important background information that we really need in this situation is the fact that Gisele admitted that she would like Tom Brady to be more present, which kind of creates a very interesting conflict within Tom Brady, because it's something that I never even thought about because, dude, I'm in my late 20s. I am not married. I am no relationship expert at all whatsoever, and I can't even imagine having multiple kids while also being the most important football player in the history of the freaking game. So just imagining all of these things that Tom Brady must do. I mean, he's the greatest football player of all time. There's a lot of preparation that comes with that. At the same time, to be a parent, you need to be present. You need to be there. To be a husband, you need to be present. You need to be there. And Gisele makes some great points to her credit here, saying, I have my concerns about the sport of football. It's a very violent sport, and I have my children, and I would like Tom to be more present. I have definitely had those conversations with him over and over again, but ultimately I feel that everybody has to make a decision that works for them, and he needs to follow his joy as well. That sounds like language where she seems supportive of Tom. I mean, she even tweeted out in support of Tom Brady when he made his regular season debut, saying, "Let's go Tom Brady, let's go Bucks." Now, this interview happened way before before Tom Brady's hiatus, so things clearly escalated to the point where it seems like these two hired divorce lawyers. Now, I want to make this clear because I'm just reporting what page 6 is saying, and historically it seems like they were correct about the initial report. So I wanted to get this straight. There is no official report saying that they're getting divorced. Rather, they hired divorce lawyers, which means it looks like it is trending in a particular direction. So here's the information that we have. Tom Brady and Gisele seem to be heading for the end zone. Oh my God, that is such a cringe way to start any article at all whatsoever. But regardless, both have retained divorce lawyers, multiple sources tell page 6 exclusively. As previously revealed, the couple have been living separately for the past couple months following an epic fight, and they're now looking at dividing up their multi-million-dollar empire. I never actually thought this argument would be the end for them, but it looks like it is. I don't think there will be any coming back now. They both have lawyers and are looking at what a split will entail, who gets what, and what the finances would be. The couple would likely file for divorce in Florida, as that's where they are primarily based. Another source who knows the couple confirmed they are looking at dividing their assets, which includes a $26 million property portfolio. From 2021 to 2022, Brady's overall net worth swelled from $180 million to $250 million. In May, Forbes reported he is now the 9th highest paid athlete in the world, with endorsement deals including Under Armour, Sam Adams, Foot Locker, and Tag Heuer. And then the article kind of goes into the finances of both Gisele and Tom Brady. Honestly, I just look at them and I'm like, I know they're both filthy stinking rich. I don't need more information in regards to that. The one thing that has been intriguing to me about this entire situation is just seeing the internal conflict a successful individual like Tom Brady, who is very revered in our society, has to go through. Now, bear in mind, I am not saying he is a terrible person for trying to come back for his age 45 season, because dude, you look at players like Nolan Ryan, he was able to stay playing baseball until he was 46 and life was going great for him. And baseball is about 6 to 7 months. You're talking about football, which is about 3 to 4 months. Now, obviously there's training and preparation involved as well. What I'm saying is what Tom Brady's trying to achieve has been achieved before in other sports. The difference between Nolan Ryan and Tom Brady is Tom Brady married one of the most successful entrepreneurs slash models in the entire world. Gisele is a giant in her own industry, and I've mentioned this in previous videos. If this was a channel about modeling and all of that stuff, Gisele would kind of be the equivalent to Tom Brady, to her niche. She is considered to be one of the greatest at what she does. She's very involved in philanthropy, so chances are, and she said this in the past, she wants to do some of her own stuff and would like Tom Brady to be a bit more present. Now, the thing that I'm interested in, and I think this is something we're all interested in, is what this means for Tom Brady's career. If, and I wanted to make this very straightforward, if Tom Brady and Gisele get divorced, does this mean Tom Brady is going to continue playing until the age of 50 out of spite? Could this have been stemmed from the fact that Tom Brady said that he wanted to come back for his age 46 season, despite him originally saying he only wants to play until the age of 45? Bear in mind, there are temptations there to make Tom Brady want to play for that long. He is a free agent after this offseason. So any team like the Miami Dolphins, if they wanted to bring back that package deal of him being a part owner and part player, it is on the table. Now, I don't know if that's going to be where they're trending, because Tua does seem like a quarterback that could get the Miami Dolphins where they want to be. However, he's not Tom Brady. Regardless, no matter how well Tua performs, I don't think it's really necessary. When you get a quarterback like Tom Brady with the weapons that the Miami Dolphins have, I would balloon their Super Bowl probability up to like 80% at that point. I firmly believe that. So hopefully the worst case scenario doesn't happen here. I apologize if this isn't the content that you guys want to see once again. I just saw it trending for so long that I felt like it's something that was necessary to cover, and it ties into Tom's career, so I felt like it was appropriate, but I apologize if it isn't something you guys wanted to see. Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike, and I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.